Child, a big tragedy is about to happen with you. Yes, a big tragedy is coming in your life, but this message can save you from it. Child, I am your Heavenly Father, and I want you to listen closely. I am not far away. I am not distant. I am not indifferent to your pain or blind to your circumstances. I see every tear you have cried in secret. I see the confusion that swirls in your mind when the nights are long and answers seem unreachable. I know the questions in your heart, even the ones you're afraid to ask. And now I am speaking directly to you, not through chaos, not through fear, not through punishment, but through love. Deep, eternal love. I formed you before the world even knew your name. I placed you in this time and space for a divine reason. You are not here by accident. Every breath you take is known to me. Every heartbeat is permitted by my will, but I do not control you as a puppet. I gave you the gift of choice, the blessing of freedom. And yet, I have always whispered in your spirit, drawing you toward what is true and good and eternal. But now, child, I must speak plainly because the hour is serious. A great darkness is approaching, not of my design, but of consequence. This is not something I planned for you, but something that arises from the paths being taken, paths of compromise, distraction, pride, and forgetfulness. You have strayed far from me in places you do not even realize. You have allowed small things to become strongholds. You have let the light in your heart be dimmed by voices that do not come from me. You are vulnerable, not because I left you, but because you have stepped outside of the covering I placed over you in my mercy. And so I am sending this message not to condemn you, but to awaken you. A shaking is coming. I say this with sorrow, not anger. This tragedy will not merely touch the surface of your life. It seeks to destroy what I have destined for you. It seeks to rob you of peace, of relationships, of purpose. It will come masked in confusion and disguised as coincidence, but know this, it is the work of the enemy who hates you because you are mine. Yet I am giving you a door of escape. You are not helpless. You are not forsaken. You are not doomed. I am the God who parts seas, who shuts the mouths of lions, who walks through fire with my beloved. I do not speak warnings without offering salvation, but I will not force your hand. You must choose to return to me completely, wholeheartedly, immediately. There is no more time for delay. Put away the distractions, child. Silence the noise. Come away with me. I have been calling you softly, but now I must call you with urgency. The time for lukewarm faith is over. The time for indecision has passed. The hour is late. Come back to me with tears if you must, with questions, with trembling, even with fear, but come back. I can handle your brokenness. I can restore what the enemy has eroded. I can rebuild from ruins, but I cannot act without your surrender. You think you are standing strong, but I see the cracks in your foundation. You think your plans will protect you, but I see the storm that is forming. You think the people around you will save you, but I alone am your deliverer. They cannot see what I see. They cannot shield you, but I can if you return to me. I am not calling you to religion. I am not summoning you to perform rituals or speak lofty words. I am calling you to my heart. I want your soul. I want your trust. I want your hidden places. I want the burdens you've hidden from others. I want the sins you think are too shameful to confess. Give them to me. I already know them, and still, I love you. I already see them, and still, I am reaching for you. You must turn your face toward me again. You must make room in your life for my presence. You have filled your days with everything except me. You run to others before you run to me. You seek answers in places that only give you more confusion. Come to me, child. I will not scold you. I will embrace you. I will speak life where death has tried to grow. I know it is hard. I know the pain has hardened parts of your heart, but I can make it soft again. I can breathe peace where there has only been restlessness. I can give you clarity where there has been fog, but I need you to be still. I need you to be honest. I need you to trust me again, not just with your Sunday prayers, not just when things fall apart, but every day, every hour, every breath. There are things about to unfold that you do not see. They will test you. They will shake your faith if it is not rooted in me. They will expose what has been hidden. But if you walk with me, you will not fall. If you abide in me, you will overcome. I do not promise you a life free of trial. I promise you my presence in the midst of it. And that presence is more powerful than any storm. There are decisions you are about to make that will determine the course of your future. Listen carefully. Some opportunities are not from me. Some doors open to lead you astray. Some relationships are sent to distract and destroy. You must ask me before you move. You must wait on me before you speak. My Spirit will guide you, but you must be willing to obey even when it's hard. You will be misunderstood. You will be questioned. Even those close to you may doubt your path when you return to me fully. But do not fear their rejection. You are not living for their applause. You are living for my purpose. And I am well pleased when you walk in truth, even when the world turns its back. There is someone reading this who thinks it is too late. You think the damage is done. You think you've gone too far. Let me speak directly to your heart. Nothing is beyond my reach. No wound is too deep. No mistake is too great. My blood covers all. My love endures all. My mercy never runs out. You are not too broken for me. You are exactly the one I came to restore. Child, listen to me now with the ears of your spirit. I speak not to fill your heart with fear, but to flood it with understanding. The tragedies that you fear, the ones that form like storms on the edge of your life, are not always punishments. They are not always my hand striking. More often they are consequences unfolding in a world where many no longer seek me. They are the echoes of sin your own, or the sins of those around you. But even in the midst of such darkness, I offer a way of escape. I always offer mercy. I always offer life. You must know this, child. Prayer is not merely a ritual. It is not a tradition, or a formality, or a requirement for the religious. Prayer is the lifeline between your soul and my spirit. It is the cord that connects the finite to the infinite. It is the voice of your heart speaking to the one who formed it. When you pray, you open the gate for my presence to enter your world. When you pray, the winds of tragedy shift. When you pray, what was meant for evil is held back by the hand of grace. Tragedy often waits on the edge of inattention. It creeps in when the watchman sleeps. when prayer becomes a second thought, when hearts grow dull. It finds its place when the soul becomes cluttered with distractions and the voice of conviction is silenced. But when you pray without ceasing, when your heart is inclined toward me in every moment, not just in crisis, I cover you with layers of divine protection. I see what you do not see. I stop what you never even knew was coming. I send angels before you to divert disasters. I change minds, reroute events, silence accusers, delay flights, close doors, and open better ones. You see the surface, I move in realms unseen. Yes, child, there are tragedies that can be avoided. Not all suffering is required. Not all pain is necessary. Some storms were never meant to reach your shores. Some battles were never meant to be fought had you only stayed closer to me. Had you listened to the gentle nudge of my spirit, that moment of hesitation, that uneasy feeling, that whisper telling you to wait, to turn, to stop, to speak, to forgive. I do not shout when I warn you, I whisper. I do not control you when I guide you. I lead with peace. But when peace departs and confusion comes, it is often a sign that you are drifting from my path. This is why I urge you to stay near, to remain in the place of prayer. Not just when life is hard, not just when you are afraid, but in the everyday moments, in the quiet places of your life. A praying heart is a protected heart. A praying soul is an awakened soul. When you rise each day and speak to me before speaking to the world, you establish a shield. When you make me your first conversation, your first desire, you set your course in alignment with my will. And my will, child, is always good, even when it leads through valleys, even when it walks into fire. But hear me now, the enemy cannot prevail where prayer is present. He waits for your silence. He waits for your indifference. He waits for you to grow cold, to grow tired, to grow proud enough to think you can walk without me. He knows he cannot destroy you when you are in my presence, so he tries to keep you from it. He distracts you, tempts you, fills your life with noise. He offers you shortcuts, promises of fulfillment apart from me. But they are lies. All of them. Sin is a trap wrapped in pleasure. It looks like freedom but ends in chains. It looks like comfort but ends in loss. Child, when you choose sin, you choose separation. Not because I withdraw from you in anger, but because sin dulls your ability to feel me, to hear me, to follow me. Sin clouds the eyes of your spirit. It weakens your defenses. It opens the door to harm. But when you turn from sin, not just with your words, but with your actions, you restore your heart's connection to my grace. And grace, my beloved, is not just forgiveness. Grace is power. Grace is strength. Grace is the fire that burns away what would destroy you. You must understand, I do not abandon those who fall. I rush to lift those who call upon me. I am not looking to punish, but to purify. I do not wait for you to be perfect to love you. I already love you in full. But I call you to repentance because I know what is at stake. I know what sin invites into your life. I see the hidden traps. I see the future you cannot. And because I love you, I say, turn back. Come out. Leave what is not from me. The world tells you sin is normal, that everyone stumbles, that everyone fails. And yes, it is true, none are without fault. But that is why I sent my Son not to condemn the world, but to save it. He took upon himself the weight of every mistake so that you could walk free. But freedom is not a license to return to chains. Freedom is an invitation to live higher, to walk in holiness, to be covered in righteousness not your own but His. When you pray and keep yourself from sin, you align yourself with heaven, and heaven moves on behalf of those who walk in obedience. I see your good deeds, even the ones no one else sees. I see when you choose to forgive. I see when you give out of little. I see when you resist temptation. I see when you love those who have hurt you. These things matter. These things move my heart. You do not earn my love, but your actions reveal your love for me. And I respond. I see when you fight to remain faithful. I see the sacrifices you make to do what is right. I see when you pray in secret, when you weep in your closet, when you lay down your desires to choose my way. And I will not forget any of it. I count every tear. I treasure every moment you choose me over the world. I reward those who seek me with all their heart. I protect those who walk uprightly. I honor those who honor me. And yes, I can change what was meant for harm. I can transform the most bitter situation into a blessing. What the enemy plotted for your destruction, I can turn into a platform for your destiny. The pain that seemed to have no purpose, I can use it to bring healing to others. The loss you thought would crush you, I can use it to bring you closer to my heart. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Nothing is beyond redemption. But you must walk with me. Not ahead of me, or not around me. Not just near me, but with me. Every day, every hour, every breath. Prayer is how you stay connected. Holiness is how you stay protected. And obedience is how you step into the fullness of my promises. There are blessings that are delayed, not because I am unwilling to give them, but because your heart is not ready to carry them. I wait not because I am distant, but because I love you too much to give you what would destroy you if you are not prepared. But when you stay in my presence, when you seek me more than you seek the gifts, you are transformed. You become a vessel ready for my glory. Child, there are people around you who do not see what I am doing in you. Some will question your transformation. Some will mock your prayers. Some will tempt you to go back to the way things were. But do not listen to their voices. Follow mine. I am calling you higher. I am setting you apart. You are not meant to blend in. You are meant to shine. And the light I place in you will not be extinguished by darkness so long as you keep the flame of prayer alive. Do not grow weary in doing good. Do not give up when the results are delayed. I am not slow as some consider slowness. I am patient. I am precise. I am working even in silence. I am aligning details you cannot see. I am protecting you from things you never knew existed. Your prayers are not in vain. Your obedience is not wasted. Your purity is not forgotten. I see it all, and I honor it. You ask, why do some suffer even when they pray? My answer is not always one you can grasp now, but know this, I allow what I allow for eternal reasons. But I never leave my children in suffering without purpose. I never allow pain without producing something greater through it. And even then, there are many tragedies that never happened because prayer intervened. You will know one day how many times I rescued you, how many accidents were stopped, how many schemes were canceled, how many nights my angels surrounded you. You will see, and you will marvel. So do not stop praying, even when it feels dry, even when it feels unheard. Keep praying. It is your shield. It is your lifeline. It is the incense that rises to my throne. It draws me near, and it brings you strength. And do not grow complacent with sin. Run from it. Hate it. Reject it.